Don't you hate it when that happens to you? When it does, you need this and this and this. When it happens to me, I always know where to go. When you've got professionals on your side, your problems don't stand a chance. What are you waiting for? Contact them today and let them take care of your problems.
All right. I've been compiling the list of jobs for the month of May in UAE and the Middle East. Now, I thought I'll just give this video and share a few tips for the people who are interested to apply. Okay. Now, these jobs that come, it's sent to me by people who follow my channel or people who have seen a video and they want to advertise. Okay. Now, I'll make you understand how do I choose these companies, how do I select the companies and what you should do and how you stand a chance to apply to get a job. Now, people see my videos, okay, they feel it's a trustworthy channel. They send the list of vacancies. Now, throughout the month, almost every day, I get vacancies, but I don't want to start making my channel into, job search portal, because then it violates the brand. And I don't want to spend my time sorting out emails of jobs. It's too much work. I have too much work already. And then you have people begging for jobs and asking for favors. So I don't want to spam my inbox with all these requests. So that's why what I do is once a month, preferably in the beginning of the month, within the first week, I put all these jobs. Okay. And how do I put these jobs is every job that is given, I send a list of questions. If I'm not sure about the company, I check their website. Okay, have a short discussion with the employer, and to make sure that they're legit, I normally don't do it for free. Okay, I'm being very honest with you. They pay me a small fee for the work that I'm doing, because I don't just take the name and I talk about it. After I take the name, I do a little bit of homework. I check their background. So there's a little bit of work involved. So for that, I take a small fee. Okay. And then what happens is, once I speak to them, get a proper wording. Most of them don't know how to even word the vacancies. They'll just put some internet nonsense. So I get the right wordings. I reword it properly. And then after I compile all this, I put it on my website. Now, the reason I don't put the companies' names is I don't want companies leveraging on free advertisements. There are a lot of companies who like to promote their company. I don't want to do that. If you see my YouTube videos, I never advertise any company. Okay, even though I've been offered money, and lately there have been too many offers. So I don't do that. I've been offered even money by gaming companies, app companies. I don't, because if I don't use their app, or I don't play the game, or I don't know the company, how can I advertise them? Okay. So now this comes in the preview of my brand that is helping, offering free content. So once it is put up, okay, now imagine you see a job that you like. Okay, you see a job that you like. Now, the first request that I have for you is, please put some effort. Put some effort into the email, into the covering letter. Put a little bit of effort. Don't copy paste. Don't just put some lazy words. And the worst one is, the worst among the lot is, they don't even read nothing. They just forward the email. There's nothing. In fact, the worst ones are where you can see like 20, 30 people's email address and forward to all. What are you doing? You know, such emails people don't even open. Okay? I don't open such emails. So don't forward an email. And please show a little bit of common sense. Okay, if you're a laborer, I can understand. If you're just, someone with a very low pedigree and asking for a low salary, I can understand a sad covering letter. But then, if you're looking for something worthwhile, or even an intermediate or senior level position, don't put crap, man. And then, when it comes to the CV, the resume is not a document for you to praise yourself. I'm determined, I'm ambitious, I'm driven, I'm goal-oriented, I'm focused. I mean, who isn't? Tell me one single individual who doesn't think he's ambitious, he's goal-oriented, he's focused, he's able to handle pressure. I always tell people, if everyone is so good, shouldn't everyone be employed? You understand? So don't stop. This is not a matrimonial website like I'm handsome, I'm cute, I'm loving, I'm caring. Stop adjectives, man. Stop putting adjectives that describe you. They're looking at facts. Now, where facts are concerned, another tip I'll give you is don't fucking slap everything that you have done. Sending emails, coordinating with the department, reporting to the manager, liaising with this, filing. What the fuck is all that, man? Seriously, tell me. Can you do a job without reporting to the manager? Can you do a job without liaising with other people who has to coordinate with other departments? You have to do that. It's not a specialized skill. Why the fuck are you mentioning? It's like telling someone, I send emails, I answer phone calls. And guess what? People even have mentioned that. Sending emails, answering phone calls. Have some common sense, man. Do you think your manager or do you think the potential employer has advertised, I need somebody who can, liaise with the department. I need somebody who can answer phone calls. Yeah, if it's a receptionist, fine. Come on, man, use common sense. It's like telling all the things. There have been people who have got 6-page, 7-page CVs where they have mentioned every single fucking thing they have done in every single fucking job. Let's say the guy has worked 10 places. All the 10 companies, he'll mention all the things he used to do. So imagine you're applying in the year 2020. Okay? You're applying now. And somebody puts on their CV what they did in 1990, 20 years ago. I used to answer phone calls. I used to open the door. I used to send faxes. Now, when I ask them, why the fuck you're mentioning this? They're like, don't you think the company wants to know? The company, what? They want to know that you are sending faxes? That you are typing emails, you're opening the door? How does that fucking add value? Where is your fucking common sense? And then you get people who put rubbish. I know Word, Excel, PowerPoint. I know what? I know the internet. I know email. And the best one that I received from Africa, I have very good personal hygiene. Let me guess, the boss is coming and smelling your armpits, smelling your vagina, smelling different parts of your body. like how the dogs smell each other's bum before you come into the office. So have personal hygiene. It's incredible. Then you get these idiots who think they are another superstar. Their names are so big. Their photograph is like, oh. So please, the problem is there are so many things to cover. In my WhatsApp groups, I share sometimes. Obviously, I don't share the names to respect their privacy, but I share with them these bits and pieces in the CV that are a ridiculous joke. And people, they're like, what the fuck is this? Using bombastic words, having 17 years stellar experience with what? The magnum opus of this and that. And shut the fuck up, man. Please understand you're competing with so many other people. On a given day, every company, if they put an ad, they'll get at least 4,000 applicants. Okay? At least 4,000. With me, I receive close to, say, approximately 100 CVs. 100 CVs or requests for help. At least 100 per day. I have to keep deleting. Others will flood my fucking inbox. So please understand that you're competing with others for a job. It's a competition. So when it's a competition, you have to look prim, you have to look proper, you have to look the best. Those days are gone where you tell someone, I can do this work. Okay, work here. I know this. Okay, you work there. Those days are gone. Today it's competing against something that's worthwhile. If it's a boom phase, no problem, you'll easily get the job. But in today's day and age, where today's youngsters are, they talk more than they can do, a company will most probably end up making the wrong mistake, employing the wrong person. The chances of this are very high. So it's very important for you to sharpen your skill, how to market and sell yourself to the world. So I'll tell you, most of you, I'm pretty sure, without a doubt, you're good at what you do. Absolutely sure. But the ability to sell yourself is always a big question. Because if you were good at selling yourself, I can assure you would have a job right now. So focus on putting some effort before sending me the CV. Please put some effort. A decent covering letter, a genuine one, where, like how you are talking to someone. A resume that doesn't copy paste the content, but that kind of speaks to the employer why you're the person. Not over aggressively where you say, wow, you're the greatest in the world, but you're genuine. There's a fine balance between marketing yourself, hyping yourself. See, because the owner knows you're trying to sell yourself. But at least appear genuine, if not stupid or bombastic. And finally, be self-critical of yourself. Ask yourself how you can be better. And remember, these skills that I teach my clients, these are skills for life. And how do I know these skills? Is because I myself, I use it every single day. I use it to sell myself. So I hope this video added some perspective and value with regards to the jobs that are coming the month of May. My gut feeling says these jobs are for after Ramadan. Okay? But they'll start the process now. Some of them, if they find a worthwhile candidate, they'll offer them a job immediately. So I wish you all the best. Do whatever you can. And eventually, once you get a job, send me an email if you wish. Whatever the case, I hope you get the best. Okay? You guys take care. I thought I'll update you on this. It's me signing off.